There's a term, baby wearing, that I understand sounds bizarre to people who aren't familiar with it. So all it means is carrying your baby in a baby carrier against your body, usually a cloth baby carrier, and we call it baby wearing. So the ones I sell are woven wraps. They're sort of like a stretchy Moby wrap that you can get in a lot of baby stores, but instead of being sewn and made out of stretchy jersey material, they're actually woven on a loom specifically for the purpose of carrying your baby. They're designed for that. They have the perfect amount of give and support, and they can really conform to your baby's body and your body perfectly. So because they're more supportive, you can wear them in more positions. You can wear them in back carries and front carries and hip carries. You can use them with toddlers and preschoolers as well as with newborns, so they're very versatile. And it's basically a long piece of fabric. It doesn't have buckles or snaps or anything, or rings. It's just a piece of fabric, and you wrap it around the two of you and tie a knot. And because of that, it's a custom carry every time you put it on. So if your baby grows, which all babies do, then it'll still fit. If your baby goes through different stages where they like different positions or different things, it'll still work. Because you can use it in so many different ways. If you want your husband to use it and he's a totally different size than you are, it still works because you're just tying it around, and there's so many different ways to do it that it can fit totally different sized people. And it's also great for people with different abilities, injuries, or babies or parents who have disabilities. It can be used in so many different ways that can really work around all those types of things. So, well, there are health benefits for the baby and the parent. Evolutionarily speaking, human babies are made to be on a human adult during the first year of life. We're born much more helpless and much more dependent than other mammals. Everything about the baby is designed to develop most optimally when they're held against you. So that's why a baby wrap is so great. It helps them to regulate their body functions, their breathing, their heartbeat, because they're against they're against your breath and your heartbeat, and that just their body is learning from you. Their muscles are getting a workout from being against your muscles when you're just walking around and going about your daily life. Babies who are born don't really need tummy time if you're carrying your baby all the time. Tummy time is actually a modern invention to make up for the fact that babies are laid down on flat surfaces or molded plastic seats and aren't getting to work out their upper body and work on their trunk control. But when you wear your baby, they actually are doing that. They're holding themselves up, they're working out their heads and necks, they're pushing against you all the time, as any mom who wears their baby can tell you. So all that is good, and then on top of that, it's because, like I was talking about evolution, because that's where they're supposed to be, that is actually where your baby's going to be the most content and feel safe and know they're where they're meant to be. So that means less fussiness, less stress on the baby. Their energies can go towards growing and developing. And it also means less crying. For the parents, using a wrap often it means for a new mom that she can get herself a sandwich or she can brush her teeth. She can do these little things that sometimes it's really hard to do with a newborn, especially for a first-time mom. She can be meeting the baby's needs and not be stressed out about the crying baby, and also be taking care of herself, which is very important in someone who's recently given birth. So it gives moms a lot more freedom for all the different things they want to do. It also makes it super easy to leave the house, which is more important than it sounds. I think for a first-time mom, a lot of times it's hard to get out of the house. You don't see anyone. You feel like your whole life is this baby, and it can be very closing in on you. So I think that this is actually a big part of contributing to reducing postpartum depression in moms. They can get out of the house, they can go on play dates, or they can go out to eat, they can interact with the world, they can continue with activities they might have been involved in, and their baby is content the whole time. So they are actually getting to experience the world with their babies. It's a new way of doing it, but both of them are happy. Those who bottle feed can find that wearing your baby provides a lot of the benefits of nursing that you get from nursing, because a lot of the benefits aren't actually from the breast milk, they're from the skin-to-skin contact and the closeness and the proximity, and dads therefore can get those same benefits as well. Different things work for different families, and I would never want any mom to feel guilty about how much they put their baby down or don't hold their baby or wear their baby, or try to get the baby carrier to work even though it's not working, to the point where it's stressing everyone else out more than not using it at all. The whole point of baby wearing is that it should make it easier for you, should make your baby happier, should make the whole family happier. So really people have to just do what works for them and not get stressed with this is optimum, because every family is different and every baby is different, and what makes everyone happy is probably what's optimum. That said, I encourage people to find their local baby wearing groups for help getting wrapped up. Getting just a few minutes of one-on-one help from a real person who has experience using it can make it really easy to use and cut days off the learning curve of how to make it work comfortably, or how to tweak it so that your baby's happy in it. So I really encourage people to do that. There are baby wearing groups all over the world. Most of them are free, and they just love sharing their knowledge with other moms who want to try this out and other dads who want to try it out. And local baby wearers are very fortunate because Tampa Bay actually has one of the world's biggest baby wearing groups with more than 1,000 active members. You can find them on Facebook. It's just search for Tampa Bay Baby Wearing. They have frequent events every week all over Hillsborough County and Pinellas County, and their aim is totally to help parents to find what works for them. They have an extensive lending library where you can try out different kinds of carriers, and they have the experienced people there just volunteering their time for fun and to help others. So it's a really great resource for locals.
Did you know that you use 200 muscles to take just one step?